I'm naked in the video.
It'll get me the views. Hello.
Hi. Hi guys. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Hey guys, it's me, Tatiana. Welcome to our YouTube channel.
What's down, Tatiana?
I'm gonna watch this all back and be like, we are fools. We are straight fools. I'm sweating already.
Wait, crack the window.
Okay, we're back. Video originated because Gwen and I were like, hey, how fun. We both went to Penn and then we both worked at like Google/YouTube in tech. We also just really wanted to collab. Like we've honestly been DMing each other for such a long time being like, your content is fire. All the things that you got. Let's see, the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation.
Color is it?
She got color matched.
$3.90.
Then she also got the Fenty Match Sticks Shimmer Skin Stick.
I got it in rum. And it can be eyeshadow, blush, or highlighter. I'm like, it can be a lot of things.
What
I know it can be several things. These are Mentit, which are great for brown skin tones. It took me forever to find a nude, but Mentit has like a million of them, and you can see on their website like how they match different.
And are they minty, or like why is it called mented?
Mentit. If someone knows why it's called Mentit, let us know.
Put it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Without further ado, this is our chit chat. Get ready with me. How we got into Ivy League schools and the tech industry because, girl, we're fabulous.
I know, and we're shooting this the day after International Women's Day.
True. So very
this
topical.
Is our ode to ourselves.
So many.
And we can hopefully inspire some others.
First question that I wanted to put was an introduction to our friendship.
Oh my god, this is my favorite part! Oh my god!
Because we've told this story to each other now a few times.
Girls should tell each other these types of stories instead of just like keeping them.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
So, I moved to the Bay Area a year ago and started working at YouTube. And I would like walk around the office and I saw this girl that was always like dressed perfectly. But she also had a very serious like, don't talk to me. I know that I'm dressed perfectly. Why would anybody ever tell me that? Because I don't have time to hear that. I'm busy. Look on her face like at all times. So I was like, ooh, there's the girl. Like she looks very cute today. But I'm not going to tell her because she's going to be like, okay, thanks. Like gross. Don't tell me anything. So then we never talked.
Did I go my part?
Yeah.
Okay, basically it was the same exact thing. Like I saw her walking around and was like, this girl is so cute. And then actually one time we were in a yoga class together at YouTube.
Really?
And you were wearing a Penn shirt or sweatshirt
or
something.
She told me, oh my god.
And I was like, oh, she went to Penn. We like have something in common. Like I can reach out and be her friend and it won't be weird.
But we still didn't talk.
Like I think I told you it.
Yeah, you told me it. And then one time last summer we were in LA for a work thing. And it was like after the work thing we went out, everyone like from work went out to a bar. After party thing. And we were dancing in the same group. So it was like 5 people dancing and I'm like, oh my god, Grace is in
and
the
I
group.
was like, oh my gosh,
we're dancing. We're dancing together. We might be friends now. And I would like occasionally like look over while I was dancing.
And I was like, are we connecting?
I'm like totally friends now. I
remember.
I was wearing a cap because my hair got like rained
and I was
on.
like, damn, she looks so cool in that cap. Like I could never pull off a cap like that. I opened up her beauty blender.
I got that from Forever 21.
So fake beauty blender, and then I just sprayed it with some. This is like water that I put. Essential oils. Yeah.
It's lit. It's giving like an aroma of peace and harmony.
And then we finally went on this ski trip together, which was a work thing, but then Jess helped organize basically like staying the weekend. Hey, shout out to the corner over there. And yeah, that ski trip has really just bonded us forever.
Yeah, it was a bonding experience.
There's so much that happened.
We were younger when we left to go to Tahoe and older when we got back.
It's true. Okay, let's bring it back. Let's talk about what we were like in high school, pre-Penn. So I want to hear about, so a little bit more context. You grew up in Philly.
I grew up in Philly.
I grew up in Orange County, which is the literal opposite of
The
Philadelphia.
literal, oh my god, you grew up in the OC.
OC, like straight up the OC.
Oh my god, that's like a figurative place to everyone.
Yeah, it's like a figment of everyone's imagination.
East Coast, like it
but it's like
doesn't
a real
exist.
place. And like,
Grace
I
is a
lived
real
there.
human being from the real OC. Wait, but what were you like in high school?
So I grew up in public school my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And then after my freshman year of high school, my parents were like, hey, we found out about this private school that's like the same distance away from our house.
Ooh.
And then I became like artsy kid. I was like super into the arts.
Like visual art.
Visual arts, yeah. And that was not a thing that was ever part of my identity prior to switching to the school, because I felt like I didn't have space to grow into that in my other environments.
Yeah.
Everywhere else was so just like academically driven.
Right.
It was like all these overachieving Asian kids.
Yeah.
Everyone played tennis, played piano, played violin,
Oh, wow.
like was competitive about every single one of these things. And I did all of those things. Like literally I was one of those overachieving Asian kids. But then I went to the school and I started taking visual art classes and I really loved them. Doing like 10 to 15 hours there a week.
Oh my god.
And I built like a studio art portfolio, and
Oh,
then that was like my
awesome.
supplemental application.
I went to private school also.
Oh,
I went
your whole
to-
life, like growing up?
I went to public school until 4th grade. I didn't like fit in much in public school.
Yeah.
When I was super little, I carried purses and like wore shoe boots and like turtlenecks.
Oh my god.
And that's how my mom dressed me all the time. So I would get bullied by older girls, like
Who were
girls
like,
that were
"What are
like,
you wearing?"
why is she wearing that? Like, who do you think you are? Like, what? Take that off. So when I went to private school, I was happy because it was the school was like all about like everyone like being their individual
themselves.
selves.
Totally. Like progressive-y.
Yeah, it was
liberal
super
places.
hippie. Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
yeah.
would also like in high school we would have like class in the grass. People would be like sitting in the grass playing guitar during like
Totally,
lunchtime, and I was
totally.
like, oh my god, I love this. So we wore like exclusively Birkenstocks and like I was a writing kid, so I like loved lit. I loved any classes that involved like lots of reading and writing. In high school, I was like convinced that I wanted to be a journalist. When
Wow.
I grew up. It was a prep school, but it was a Quaker school, so they had this like philosophy.
What does that mean? Yeah, like explain
So
that.
Quakers are a religion, but they have like pillars that they live by that aren't
Values.
necessarily religious. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like more like values. There were no like valedictorians. We
Yes,
didn't like
we had
elevate
the literal
people.
same thing. Like we didn't even have a cheerleading team at our high school because they thought that was like misogynistic.
Oh wow, we had a cheerleading team, but we couldn't have a football team because that was violent. And like instead of tug of war, we had pull up peace. So everyone was like, everything was super like, let's hold hands.
I'm dead.
Like growing up in West Philly, Penn is like in the heart of West Philly, which is part of the reason why it's a cool school. And I was like, oh, look at the college kids. Like I would always see the college kids and they look so cool. And Penn seemed like such a cool place. I like was set on going to Penn when I was in 5th grade.
Whoa, seriously?
Yeah, I was like, I want to go to Penn. What made you decide to like move across the country to go to Penn?
Yeah, so I had like such an opposite experience to you, I think. Well, first I wasn't concerned with college at all growing up, which was not typical, I would say, of my breed, of my culture. In retrospect, I'm glad I didn't take it too seriously.
The college application process can be devastating
Awful.
for certain people.
Totally.
And I saw so many like kids that I knew that were super smart, like put their everything into applying to certain
And then
schools
just
and then
get
like
crushed.
have nervous breakdowns when they didn't get into
yeah,
school.
same here. Penn was like kind of not on my radar. I think I only applied because it was an Ivy League and it had a decent arts program, which I was kind of
That's so
interested
funny.
in. I was debating between Penn and Berkeley, and my parents were both like really like, you should go to Berkeley, like you'll be closer.
Yeah.
It's way cheaper. It's a great public school. And I went to Berkeley and I was like, oh god, no. Like,
That's so funny.
I was like terrified. I was like, please don't make me
That's so
come
funny.
here.
What was your favorite and hardest part of your Penn experience?
Okay, I'll start with hardest.
Okay.
I think what was hardest, I felt very alone, and I think that is honestly what like drew me to religious communities at first. And the other hard thing I think too was like not realizing how pre-professional Penn was, and how much like the Wharton spirits invade every part of campus.
Yeah.
It's just like you cannot get away from it. I'll start with that. What was your hardest part?
Because I grew up in Philadelphia,
Yeah.
I was still really close to my family, like really close to my friends outside of Penn. A lot of them went to Drexel and schools that were nearby.
Yeah.
So I felt super comfortable, but because of that, I didn't feel the need to, like, freshman year, put myself out there as much and meet new people. So I spent freshman year, I commuted actually from home freshman year. I drove every day. It was like a 15-minute drive.
Wow.
I would go home, like, anytime I felt uncomfortable, I was just like, okay, I'm going home. Which actually didn't, like, work too much. Even though it was a blanket and a comfort thing, it didn't work too much to my favor eventually because I didn't start making, like, strong friendships and relationships with people until further along in my Penn experience.
Yeah.
And I felt super alone when I would be on campus, like, outside of when I was in the writer's house. But I'm not the type of person that can just, like, walk up to people, like,
And just,
hey,
like, make friends.
yeah.
Totally.
So that was hard. Also, on top of that, what you said about the Wharton, like, lifestyle permeating, that's very true. And there was a very strong pressure to succeed and outdo your own success. Totally. So, like, everyone who went to Penn was obviously successful already.
Yeah.
Like, who's more stressed, who's more busy, who's working the hardest.
Who was pulling more all-nighters.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And that culture was hard for me and, like, emotionally taxing. Yeah. Wait, am I supposed to look up?
So you wanna look down, but then, like, lift your eyes up. So, like lift your eyebrows up.
I'm like, I feel like I'm just, like, giving side eye. Oh my god, I feel like I'm looking, like, stunned. Like, I'm like, wait, so Grace, when did you start thinking about what you wanted to do after college?
So this leads me into the thing that I liked about it. There were a lot of people super interested in fashion. And so, like, my interest in, like, visual arts in high school ended up going more in the fashion route. So my thing in high school was, like, layout design and photo shoots and spreads and typography. Like, I loved all that stuff. And so I got to Penn, and The Walk was, like, a huge thing. The Walk is, like, this fashion publication on campus that is very professional. Like, history awards.
So cool and so official. Oh my god, like, fun fact, me and my best friend in college were obsessed with The Walk, but we were afraid of it.
It's scary.
So, like, we always wanted to go for, like, Penn Fashion Week, like, casting calls and stuff. But we were like, no, we can't go, because they're going to be like, no, you're not, you didn't do it.
So I ended up doing a lot with Penn Fashion Week. Senior year, I, like, was president of Penn Fashion Week.
That is awesome.
So I ran it, which was huge.
That is so cool,
and it was, like, my highlight moment because we brought in, like, Rebecca and Yuri Minkoff.
Oh my god.
Speaker. That was my thing, and so I was like, I want to be in fashion. Then I did the Bloomingdale's buying internship, which a ton of people from
I remember that.
did, and I hated it.
Really? What did you hate about it?
Everything.
Oh
Literally, people ask me this, and I'm like, oh my god, what did I hate about it? Like, actually, everything? I feel bad. I don't want to. I think it was like, it was just not a cultural fit.
Like, great internship. Not for me. It wasn't them, it was me.
Yeah, for me, it was like, New York was too overwhelming. Yeah. Getting drinks every single day after work, and, like, I don't drink, as we know, so then that was also, but at that time, I, like, wasn't comfortable enough with myself to be like, no, I don't drink. Like, I'll just come with you to happy hour and not order something. Like, I always felt like I needed to drink. Right. So, that, I think, it was very corporate, which I didn't like either.
Mine was pretty accidental too. So my favorite thing about Penn was being a part of the writing community. There were amazing classes at Penn for writing about arts and popular culture. One was taught by a professor that I am still obsessed with to this day. I took every single one of them, and we became, like, tight student-professor. Okay. And he, like, knew that I was obsessed with him. So then I used to write I wrote a bit for 34th Street, which was this, like, arts and culture magazine. Which
was also, like, really cool.
At Penn. Oh my, Anthony! Hi, everyone. This is Anthony DeCurtis. This is the DeCurtis. This is the the coolest man that you will ever meet in your life. Like,
wow.
he is so awesome. Some of his classes were like live tweet the Grammys and then like write a paper about like a large cultural moment. This writer named Buzz Bissinger, who wrote the book Friday Night Lights that like later turned into a movie.
Wow.
I introduced Buzz, and that was like an amazing moment. So
Wow.
my favorite parts at Penn were being able to indulge so much in writing and like arts and culture, which are and were my passions. Oh, guys, update: the Fenty highlighter glow stick
shines to the gods. It does.
Shining to the gods. I was like, okay, I want to intern at Google. And then again, I got that, like, you can't intern at Google. And, like, this time, I don't think it had anything to do with me being, like, a black kid from West Philly, but I was, like, the writer kid from the writer's house.
Like, you don't have any
right, exactly.
skills.
They're like, how are you going to intern at Google? Like, okay, good luck. I'm glad you... Like, people would say, and do what there? Or, like... do you know that all the like Wharton kids are trying to get that internship? Right. And I wrote my cover letter about like my religious background and like why I connected to the "Don't Be Evil" slogan. And I played up my writing. I was like, I'm just a writer. Is not because I thought that I couldn't be successful as a writer. I knew that right away I wanted to start making money because I have a single mom, and I was like, I don't want her to take care of me like after college. She already took care of me during college. So I'm like, okay, what are ways that I can work with entertainment that isn't necessarily writing about entertainment, but how can I like transfer those skills to the business of entertainment? So I was like, okay, cool, this is the way. Google was trying to give me a full-time offer on the West Coast. I was like, I can't see myself ever living in California. I don't want to move across the country at all. So I didn't take it, and I worked for 3 years in Philadelphia at Comcast Corporate as a product manager. But I never intended, like, I didn't grow up saying, like, I want to work in technology and product. I just wanted to, like, create experiences and make people feel things. New skill! Look at this new skill I discovered. Wait, I look like a psychopath that I discovered a new skill.
Also, I just want to say, we've been recording for an hour and 11
what?
minutes.
Oh my god!
Isn't that wild?
That is wild.
This video, I'm going to have to cut this video down a lot, but there's so much good
there is
content.
so much good stuff.
Girl! Are we done?
Wait, are we done?
Are we?
Do you have plans tonight?
You need to wear this makeup.
I don't know.
Hold on.
Oh my god! What? Whoa, wait, where's the cat? I'm like looking so weirdly at it. Wow!
She looks so, oh my gosh. Thumbnails, so many thumbnails.
Oh my god, I should have done the Brecht challenge.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh my god, look at my lips. Look at the, you gave me a lip line. My friends used to make fun of me for like not having a top lip line. Like it just blends from my top, like I don't have the like bow. What is it called? The Cupid's bow?
Cupid's bow.
But I got one now.
It's highlighted too.
Oh my god.
You know.
Wow.
Oh, I'm so happy with this
This looks so pretty great. Hi, it's me with makeup. Tatiana with makeup. Oh my god. I have to look in the
god.
What? Look in the mirror. Oh my. Wait a minute. You wait 1 minute. Oh my god. Oh my. I gotta take a selfie.
Yes. Let's get the selfie in here. Wow. It's our aftermath, in case you were wondering. Show them the final look. Wow. A queen.
Look at this face, guys!
Happy belated International Women's Day from all of us to all of you. All three of us. See this gap
from
right here?
An amazing woman over here that won't get into the video. May you all have someone that can do your makeup this well.
I'm really happy that you like it. And y'all should subscribe for more videos.
Follow us on Instagram.
Oh yeah, here, I'll put in the Instagrams here. Here's Gwen's. Here's mine. Okay.
Thank you guys for watching.
Tell us if this was interesting. Tell
if you
us
have more questions,
yeah,
ask
seriously. I have no subscribers, so you know I'll respond.
I don't either.
Slide
so it's slide into our DMs. We will respond.
100% response rate, honestly. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my god. Jess loves LeBron James and Jess is from Cleveland.
She loves the Cavs.
Shout out to the Cavs, but now LeBron went to the Lakers.
It's
so.
okay. It's okay. We still like him.
Right. we still love LeBron.
I'm gonna see a Lakers Knicks game in New
Such
York
a
next
fucking
weekend.
waste.
Did you hear?
Carlos Santana. Carlos Santana.